Hello everyone and welcome back to Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More. My name is Jeannie and today is all about the Scrappy blanket. The Yarny Fiber Sister Scrappy blanket. I have completed January, February, and March. So the first two you'll see is January and February up to the pink. And then this is March from the yellow up. Every white row indicates a new month above it. So that is March. And I will show y'all how I came up with those colors based on the calendar pictures. And I'll show you the colors that I have picked for April. But first, before we get into all of that goodness and I switch cameras, I would like to thank each and every one of my new butterflies that have subscribed to my channel. Thank y'all so very much. I really do appreciate y'all. Also, to all of my returning subscribers, not subscribers, pop them in the mouth, that's a bad word, butterflies and family members, thank y'all so much for continuing to watch my videos and leave me all of the wonderful, lovely comments. Make sure to post your updates on your blanket. Now, if you are interested in this, I have 3 tutorials on this blanket, worked up 3 different ways. Veronica also has a tutorial on her channel. It's not too late to get in on it. The only thing you need is a calendar of your choice. You can pick any calendar that you like, and what you do is pick colors from each month and you work up. You'll see too where I'll show you how to do all that. Like these are colors from here all the way up that I saw in the pictures for March. I am using 4 calendars. I will show you one that I picked up from Tractor Supply, that when I am done with this one, I am going to start another one. But I am going to use this calendar. And this is what the pictures look like. Oh, and I just threw it at y'all. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, don't jump out of your chair, y'all. I am so sorry I dropped that. And then I got this one called Feathered Friends. Look at all of the beautiful colors that you get in this. So, that's why I say, get any calendar. The only thing we ask is that you send us a picture of the back so we can see the colors of each month. That way we can see that you are picking the colors from the calendar. So that is what I have done so far is January, February, March. I'm going to show you how I picked my colors for April. And we'll crochet a bit and chat a little bit. So let me get camera switched over and I'll meet y'all down at the table. I am so sorry for throwing that camera at y'all. I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Just hold your horses. Okay, I'm back. It was literally just 3 clicks of the mouse and I am back. And that white is wanting to blow out. Let me change my lighting up. There we go. So from here up is all March. So what I've been doing is I started with the gold. The sunflower is actually the color of that yarn. Then I went to the forest green. Then to the Aran colorway. Then the beige. Can't remember what color that is. I have it right here. Hold on. Okay. This color is cafe latte. And the orangey color is rust. So, and it's big twist. And this is Burnett Premium. Now, this gold color here is actually the Crafter Smart Tweed yarn. And then this real pretty blue is Sea Blue by I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. I went looking for some more of this yarn, and I could not find none on the shelf. And I didn't even see a tag for it. So I don't know if my Hobby Lobby has discontinued that yarn or not. But I'm going to need at least probably another skein of it. I'm going to find it somewhere. Might have to go to Montgomery to Hobby Lobby, but I'm going to find it. So, that is March's. Now for April, and we may not get no crocheting done today. And that's perfectly fine. So, in this brown right here is Premier Just Yarn in the color Dark Taupe from Dollar Tree. And this is actually Karen 1 pounder in the color Sunflower. And this is the green in Premier Basic, and it's called Forest Green. So I'd just like to show y'all that it is a mixture of yarn. Now I will say this, that Forest Green, it is a little bit thinner than the other yarns. So I'm crocheting a lot looser with it when I do crochet with it. That way it doesn't make it that obvious that it is on the thinner side of things. So I know in there it's looking black, but it's not. It's green. I am loving the colors in this so far. Let me see if I can spread it out for y'all. And in February, I did the V-stitch with the granny cluster. And I think I'm going to keep going with just the granny clusters because I like them better. But when I get back toward the end, so November will be done the same way. And then December will be finished off like that. Hold on a second. I was getting the hiccups, y'all. So November will be done the same way, and then December will be done with just the granny cluster rows. So I'm going to make it match. But from here on out, the rest of the months will be done just with the granny. And I absolutely love all these colors together. And that little bit of sea blue just makes it pop. And let me show you where I got that color from. Because you're probably wondering, well, them's a lot of autumn. Okay, here's March. So I pulled the green for the forest green. And the yellow I got from what you see in the trees from the sun shining. And here is that sea blue right here in this butterfly. And the orangey rust color is from the butterfly. And then in the next calendar, it's pretty much all greens and a little bit of brown. So I pulled that cafe latte color for this up here. And the darker brown for this like dead brush stuff right here. And on this calendar, and I use the Aran for this little beigey color right down in here in the water. So that's where I got that from. And then this is the other calendar, and of course you see the yellow here and then the white. I always use white as my separator, so I let that be part of the blanket as well. But this sunflower yellow is for the center of the flower here. So now we're going to take a look at April. And I'm going to show you the colors that I chose for the month of April. So let me get these flipped over to April. Now I don't have any red that color. The reds I have are way too bright. So I did not pick a red, but if I run across one that is close to it, then I will. So when I look at this picture, I see this real pretty like sapphire blue down here, green. I see a little bit of like a gray from the rocks there. I see this brown here on the rocks. Of course, you got the yellow from the sun glaring in, and you got like this orangey color up at the top there. Then this is the little calendar, and this is a totally different color blue. That's like a blue hue there, even though it's mountains. And then you have this beautiful sky, and this is like a purplish color right here. Then look at the butterfly. You got your black, your grays, and like a peach color right there. Coral peachy color. Then on the blossom calendar, you got this beautiful flower that is red with green and a little bit of yellow right there. Like I said, I don't have any red for this. All the reds I have are too bright. I need one that's kind of muted a little bit. Got like a muted color to it. So, now, what I'm going to do, show you how I came up with my colors. When I first seen this, I said, I got the perfect yarn for that. And this is Pastel Peach. And this is how I do mine. I take the yarn and actually lay it next to the color. Isn't that perfect? It's almost a perfect match. So, I'm going to use Pastel Peach and Premier Just Yarn Worsted. Now, of course, I'm going to have the white that's in that butterfly because I use white as my separation colors. And then I have this yellow that can be used for both here and here, which is still the sunflower. And it goes very well with both. And I pulled this, and this is Azure color blue, and it goes perfect for that water down there. And again, this is just yarn worsted. And of course, I have this forest green that goes well with this. Let me see. Can I get, there we go. This forest green right here. Let me lighten that up some. This picture's way too dark. There we go. Now I could bring in a little bit of a lighter green for this up here, like a sage green maybe. And I may end up doing that, but right now I have not. Then for this blue color here, I will be using mainstays in the color teal because that goes perfect with that. And for the rock part, I haven't ran across a yarn yet that I got that I like for that one. But if I end up using one, it will more than likely end up being the rust, because to me that is more like a clay. And I know I just showed y'all the rust color. Okay. I think that would still go good, and it does. So I'll use the rust for that color. Then for the brown that is here in the rocks and stuff, I am using Mainstays Brown for it. And then I'm using this Premier Basics in charcoal for the black that you see in the butterfly, which kind of fades to like a grayish color. I think that goes perfect. And it also goes with this part over here. for that. And then, let's see, where's my purple? And for this purple color that you see that little bit of right there, I'm using I Love This yarn. And look at that. Perfect. And this color is, if I can see it, y'all, fold my bands up, Periwinkle. So this one is called Periwinkle. And then I have this Buttercup Yellow that I have a little bit left of that also goes well with this sky. So those are my colors. So Buttercup, Periwinkle, Pastel Peach, Sunflower Yellow, Azure Blue. And we're going to slide them over to the side. Well, I'm going to put them back in my basket. I'm going to have to get the other ones that I'm not using and put them in my big one, because this basket here needs to go in the garbage. And I thought about using the pecan again, but I want to do a little different brown. So, oh, I was moving all these to show y'all the other ones. So we have the forest green, the brown, the teal, the rust. So that's 4. The charcoal makes 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10 colors, including the white makes 11. And I will start with, bring my blanket back now. I will pick 2 of the colors. What I've been doing is working on one set of calendars, because these 2 calendars go together, and then these 2 over here go together. So I will focus on like these 4 rows, 5 rows from one calendar, and then these 5 rows from another calendar. And then whatever I start with here, I reverse it. So I got sunflower yellow started, and then forest green. So I went forest green and ended with sunflower. So I make those the first 2 rows and the last 2 rows match. So that's how I do mine. So all of this will be from one calendar, and all of this will be from one calendar. But y'all do y'all's whichever way you want. But I want to make a blanket using these colors just by themselves. I love those. All of these colors right here together. I love them. Well, y'all, we're not going to get any crocheting done on it today. But next week I will come back and I will save a couple of rows of April to work up with y'all while we have a little chit chat. And I hope that helps y'all with how you can pick your colors and stuff. You just basically go with what you see. That's what I do. And I'll lay the yarn across, take a string and lay it across and see how close it comes to it. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for spending your time with me. You could have watched anybody else's video, but you watched mine. And I really, really do appreciate that. Remember to always be kind. And remember to smile. And there will be links to all of the tutorials down below that the Yarny Fiber Sisters has going on. Even the collaboration with Angie on the Boho knitted blanket and Boho cardigan. So all of that will be in the description box down below. And remember, it's not too late to join in on this. There's no time limit on this or anything like that. We just want you to enjoy the process, have fun, and make something beautiful. That is all we want. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming into the Crochet Oasis and spending time with me. And until the next video, Y'all know I love you all. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Talk to you all in the next video.